Hi everyone, today I'm back with a fun tutorial on how to build a macrame wall hanging but with yarn. So I'm not a professional macrame artist and I have a long way to go in learning all the knots that are involved in building a beautiful macrame wall hanging. But because I love macrame so much, and I would really like to one day learn and make a proper macrame wall hanging with cotton cords and stuff. But before that, I just wanted to bring in and show you my take on a macrame style wall hanging. So here we go. So for this wall hanging, you would need yarn in different colors according to the color palette that your heart desires. I use this particular color palette because this is what I had on hand, and also I knew that this would go well with my bedroom. I have a ball of chunky yarn here, which I'm going to be using as the base color. Also, the chunky yarn is going to give a much fuller look to the wall hanging. Along with that, I have a circular metal loop, beads, scissor, some driftwood, jute rope, and a loop of metal wire. So I begin with attaching my driftwood on the metal circular frame with the jute rope. I went in and did a couple of rounds of the jute rope on both the sides because I wanted a secure hold and I didn't want the driftwood to keep shifting and moving when I was looping the yarn later on. So I went ahead and measured my first string at 6 feet long. I wanted to keep it that long because I knew extra string would be used in creating the loops. Then I used that string as a measure and cut in a few more strings to begin my looping. So the loop that I made here is called a lark's head knot, and here I take the loop under the driftwood and bring it up, so the loop is on one side and the two strings on the other side, and then I push those loose strings through the loop and create a knot. Then I went ahead and measured couple of strings more and made this loop and covered the whole driftwood that was visible in the ring. So now I'm taking two strands of different colors. I've taken a yellow, a peach, and a rust. I want to diffuse the effect and don't want the yarn to stand out. So I am going to diffuse it by mixing in the colors and then just placing it on the wood. All these strings were also cut at 6 feet long to match the base string, and I went ahead and made a lark's head knot all throughout the driftwood, diffusing and mixing in the color according to what was feeling right. Once I'd covered the whole driftwood with the colored string of yarn, I went ahead and created different loop knots and braids throughout the whole macrame wall hanging to create a texture and to give a more authentic look. So now my macrame wall hanging is almost done. I'm just going to add some embellishments. A little golden beads. So I have these golden beads here. These are glass beads. You can add just about any beads according to your color palette or whatever your heart desires. And here what I'm going to do is I've taken a fishing wire which is pretty thin, which will easily go through the holes of the bead. So what I do is I just put in the loose ends of the wire through the beads. So you can see this is like this, where there is a loop on one end and loose wires on the other end. And now I'm just going to pick up strands, push them through the loop like this, and push the wire inside. Looks like only one can go because, like I was saying, the mouth of the bead is like really narrow. So maybe I can just push in one and get this done, and then I can add any more beads I want. Once I got all the embellishments done, I went ahead and trimmed my wall hanging, got rid of all the uneven and frayed ends, and leveled it up for a cleaner look. So, another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add a small ring to the hanging, sort of a thing that can hang properly on the nail to give it a more cleaner look. So I've looped my thicker yarn through this and made a little knot like I've done with all the other yarns that on the stick. Now I'm going to attach this with the main bigger ring, but I'm going to add in these two beads that I have, which are yellow and orange. And now my macrame style wall hanging is complete. Do let me know what you guys think, and also if you guys would try something like this, and also if you like the video, give it some love. Thank you.